Hello, I'm John Waters, and I'm supposed to announce there is no smoking in this theater, which I think is one of the most ridiculous things I've ever heard of in my life. How can anyone sit through a length of a film, especially a European film, and not have a cigarette?
I went down the beach and saw Kiki. She was all like, and I'm like, whatever.
I'm waiting for Keanu. What I'm doing is waiting for Keanu because I can start.
What are you waiting for Keanu for? Keanu never does anything. You just walk right out of the thing.
Isn't that exciting? Okay, we're gonna do it. Whee! 1, 2, and bing, 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 bing. Bing, 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 bing.
This young woman was doing a podcast when shots rang out.
Going live, where you can tune in anytime. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one to word. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Keanu lives on the rise. Where you can watch her all the time. She's so silly and she's sassy. She's so one to word. She's impossible to ignore. Kiki doesn't give a fuck. It's a party in the stream. Going bang, 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 bang. Going bang, 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 bang.
Can't get enough. We can't, Micheline, look.
Just waiting for this vodka to kick in.
Hello, everyone. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? It's me, Kiki. Welcome to Keanu-ish live, Keanu Central, Keanu Live Central-ish time. Welcome. We don't apologize for being late over here. Wanna know why? Because you know by now, if I started right at noon, there would be no one here. You know I'm late. What does that say? It says, don't rush me. Boy, oh boy, do we have a rabble-rousing episode for you today. Of course, yes, of course, I'm going to recap the Rodney's event for you. Of course I am. Absolutely I will. We're going to check in on Spencer Pratt. We're going to do an architectural digest. You're going to tell me which one you want us to do. We are going to take a look at the Kentucky Derby looks. We're going to take a look at what's doing about the Met Gala tonight and much more fun. It's Keanu. We love it. Nick wears tiny shorts. Hello, Nikki. Thank you for the $10. Just remember that everything you do and everywhere you go, Brennan is always watching you. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's right. That's right, Nick. That's my buddy, Nick. He was in my wedding. And he's talking about our late friend, Brennan. 1 million Kiki bucks for you and Brennan in his honor. Hi, Nikki. Thank you. Ni hao. Ni hao, Nikki. And 1 trillion Kiki bucks for everyone here. And 85 Kiki coins.
Wow.
Even for you, you old fossil. Not that he's here, but he might be. He might be. What a wild weekend. What a wild weekend. It was eventful. It was eventful for sure. Hi, Eugene. Squash it. Ni hao. You're so weird. Hi, Doodle. Hi. I love the new names in here. Even when you say mean things. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Keanu's not even human. She's a wise oracle who moonlights as a chill vibe conservator. Keep bringing the fire. I sure will. People are, I have an effect. I have an effect on people. I really do. Without doing anything. And that is what Kevin Brennan wishes that he could do. He doesn't do that anymore. He doesn't bother people with because he's elderly. So he has to do things like attack people and bring noisemakers to shows. You know what I mean? Hi, Eugene.
Hey, beautiful.
Going to jump rope?
A little bit.
You're going to massage yourself?
Oh, let that go.
He's got the massager. He's going to put it on his butt. What?
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
Mint Diggity, you were there. Yes. So if you don't know. Yeah. Mint Diggity, nice guy. That's the thing. All of the fans, but they were lovely. They were lovely. I was genuinely enjoying talking with many of them. All right. Mint Diggity was there. Yeah, and it's difficult to remember whose face goes to which screen name and all, but honestly, it was lovely. And the revisionist history is ridiculous. If you don't know what we're talking about, I can't imagine that you don't. But Kevin Brennan, Bob Levy, Chad Zumach, and Barry Ribs, and a guest spot with Stevie Lou. They performed at Rodney's this past weekend, and all the fans came out. And but the exciting part was after. I don't know. Maybe we'll chalk it up to one too many beers for Kevin Brennan, or he's just lost his goddamn mind, or the fact that Kevin Brennan needed to cause a stir with someone because he didn't want the highlight or the low light of the night to be that his shitty hosting set was horrible. He was nervous. He said simsalabim about 30 times. And I mean, it was a very demure show. It was Kevin Brennan, you know Kevin Brennan. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go. Where is he? Where is
Micheline.
It was supposed to be his big return to comedy, right? At Rodney's, where Gino and I perform all the time. And I've been saying, I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go and watch the show and enjoy it and take diligent notes. No, I didn't take diligent notes. I went with my buddy. Was just there to have a fun time, see what was doing, enjoy the program. It was supposed to be his big return to comedy, right? He's like, you know what? Maybe I do want to be like my brother and actually have a successful career instead of sitting in my house all day with my noisemaker, being angry, breathing heavily, and eating crackers. But he made the choice to host, which I thought was odd. And he said yesterday, when he was recapping it, that it wasn't a hot crowd. You know, it wasn't sold out, but it was a nice size crowd. You filled a room with people that are your literal fans of you, Kevy Brenny, you old coot. It should have been a hot crowd. Or did they feel bad for you that you were just milling around the stage? I mean, it should have been a hot crowd. I don't know. It says something when Chad does better than Kevin Brennan. Sorry, I said it. Oh my God, and Ray DeVito performed. Fuck, Stevie Lou did better than Ray DeVito. But the show wasn't it. I sat there. It was fun to watch. Of course, I missed most of Bob's set. I was smoking. But Bob always does fine, right? And then they brought Shmuel up on stage to read something. I missed all of that because it's like, what is this? What's going on here? And he was very nice. I know, Doodle. Listen, Doodle, he said horrific things about me yesterday, that I'm a $2 whore, because he can't just go, you know what? That probably wasn't a wise choice to get in Keanu's face and try and knock her phone out of her hand because I was upset with my shitty set. He can't just say that. He has to be, well, she's a whore. You could see no skin in what I was wearing. I'm sorry that my jacket was pink. My jacket was pink. He had a problem with my outfit. He has a problem with my presence, but I know better. I know better. I didn't walk up to Chad. I didn't walk up to Kevin Brennan. I did not even, because I know better than to walk up to Kevin Brennan because he has this pretend hate for me. So I don't even bother. I don't bother, right? Thank you, Doodle. I think I did meet the final boss, but I don't know which one he was. So here, I'll show you a couple of pictures. Gina Levy was there. Very lovely to see her. There she is. Gorgeous Gina Levy with Barry. It was a very odd show. Very odd, but everyone had a fun time. Look at her. Isn't she the prettiest? That's the prettiest lady. There's Barry. I haven't seen him in a while. You guys are funny. She is such a sweetheart and so beautiful and so funny. I kept looking back at her. I don't know. I just for other people's reactions when it was all going on. Like there was a point where Ray was doing horrifically bad. I mean, shocker. and then and everyone expected Gino to come, and he never had any intention of coming. You know, right? Exactly. But they just thought you were going to go. They just thought you were going to go.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
And they all tailored their jokes to make, jokes about Gino, kind of weak ones, but he wasn't even there. I think
$33,000.
Yes.
Fix it owes me.
Right. But so I'm like, oh, well, he's not even here. I think that they were disappointed by that. It's like, even those didn't really hit that hard, you know? So then, fuck. And I grabbed my friend who was sitting next to me, and I was like, is he really going to do the C word joke? The C word joke? He's really going to do it. And it bombed so miserably. He closes with that. Kevin Brennan, like Daddy Kevy, gets up there and he goes, no, come back up here. He had him come back up and try again. He had him try again. It was miserable, but fun to watch. Yeah. He had to have him try again. So you can just put it over there. That's a little distracting. That's all right.
Why?
That's
Where
noisy.
do you want me to put it?
He's massaging himself.
Oh, this is.
He's using his vibrator. You're just making it louder. Could y'all hear that? Sorry. Anyway. But then after the show, I'm standing there minding my own business. I still didn't go up to, I talked to Shmuel, even, right? I was standing there with my friend. I was going to go in the bar next door. You've got to be kidding me. It's all right. It's okay, Jean. It's all right. We get a spill. You're like Micheline. She hates spills. Minding my own business, and I'm sure you've all seen this video by now, but I'm going to show it to you again just for funsies. And I was going to go in the bar next door. I hang out in that bar. I perform at Rodney's. And then we go to that bar. I just wanted to grab a drink. And I was hanging out in there. The question Kevin Brennan has, why did I come to the show? Number one is ridiculous. Why not? Why not come to the show? And he's been to 2 of my gigs now with a fucking noisemaker. Let me ask you this, Kevin Brennan. Okay? Let me ask you this. Why did you come to the Stress Factory with a noisemaker? Why? And then after, when you were not allowed in, you loitered outside for 2 hours. Why did you do that? Why did you come to the Rodney show, the John show, with a noisemaker? Why were you there? There's no fucking difference. The hypocrisy is then he's like, oh, she's just a $2 whore. Why? Because I wore a pink jacket? It's embarrassing. You could just go, you know what? That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Right. So I was just standing outside the bar, minding my own business. I never went up to Kevin. I never went up to him. Anybody that wants to do some mental gymnastics saying just my presence there was provoking him, that's what he wishes that he had. His presence there doesn't provoke me, but my mere presence is bothersome, which I love. That's what he wants. He would love to harness that kind of energy, and he just doesn't have it because he's an ineffective, fossil, former comedian with a bad attitude. He doesn't have the moxie anymore. Yes?
Is it safe to take it a step further?
Sure. Come on over. Come on over.
Is it
Billy
safe?
McSpillerson.
Yeah, thank you. Is it safe to take it a step further and say it's one thing to be an ex-comedian, right?
Right.
But and he's even saying now, my comeback's over. He just came back and undid so much of when he was a good comedian because people are going to remember how pathetic he was.
Right.
And one more compliment, then I'll go jump rope. Like they were so focused on me going that they didn't realize how much it would trigger them. They didn't even realize, like, well, Keanu, they didn't even give you a thought. I don't mean that. And then you showed up and they're like,
it's like, she's here and she's nice and she's wearing a pink jacket.
So here's what we'll do.
Right.
I'll let them think I'm going, but then we don't give a
No, we don't care. I just went with my buddy to enjoy the fucking show and see the spectacle of it. And it's really fucking sad that he describes it as not a hot room because those people were there to fucking see you, Kevin, and you disappointed them. You chickened out. You hosted. You had little papers. Then you got drunk and tried to knock my phone out of my hand when I was minding my own business. You're triggered. You're very triggered, you old fossil. So, and Tommy, I have my whole bag of hi Tojo. I have my gift bag. Tommy brought me all matter of goodies from Hackamania. Some of them I don't even, in an old newspaper, which is very kind. Some of them I don't even know what they are, but maybe you can explain. Right. Even, and people are like, and you know what? I love this too. Who is it? Shmuel, Mr. Buckman. Let's see here. He posts this picture. I was like, you know what? And as much shit as he talked about my husband and me and how judgmental he is and every stream I'm on with him, like he like takes joy in the fact that one time I fucking cried. He puts me on trial all of the time. I was nothing but lovely and nothing but nice. What do they think I am? Like, so he posts this picture. Cute picture. I make everyone look even better, don't I? But what's funny to me is he goes, it kills me to admit how nice she was. Why? Why does that kill you? Because you you don't know me and you have this like notion of me that I'm the devil. I'm not. I'm a fucking just like a nice fucking person. And I have to say that because all of these, I feel like I've been dropped into like a reality show at an old folks home where all the old men are bitter and angry with women. I don't know. Well, me specifically. But no, it was fine. It was lovely. You know, the fans were so nice. They were so very nice. I wasn't bothering anyone. I didn't even walk up to Kevin Brennan, not once. LaTanya, thank you for becoming a member. Yay. 1 trillion Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
So right. Then this happens. Okay. So after the show, just standing there, minding my own business, I'm going to go next door and have a drink. I had no intention of trying to like sit and enjoy a plate of mozzarella sticks with you, old man, Kevin Brennan. I wasn't trying to bother you. Fans kept trying to like bring me. I'm like, I don't want to bother them. I just want to sit at the fucking bar and have a drink. Mark was also in there. So he asks me like, Kevin is like going, why'd you stay? Why'd you stay? I hang out at that bar. I'm allowed to fucking sit there and have a drink if I want to. Mark was there having a beer. I had a conversation with him who just kind of unpacking whatever that was your show. And yeah, I was there. I was not there to bother you. You're the one that has to do things to bother others because you're an ineffective old fossil. And then you put your decrepit fucking hands in my face. You put your fucking decrepit hands in my face. So, where should I start here? First, I would like to point out, I did not. Anybody saying that I provoked Kevin Brennan, the only way that I provoked him was just my presence because I was 20 fucking feet away from him. 20 feet. I was not going up to him. He heard me talking on the phone with Gino. 20 feet, or saw I was talking on the phone. 20 feet away. And he meanders, bounds over to me. Okay? Unbelievable behavior. Very unbelievable behavior. But let me see. Here, I'll show you. Just so you know, just like everybody, because this is not in the Stalin clip, okay? Just so you know, he comes up to me. There you go. Tommy, thank you for being a member for 2 months. You have a name to add to the untoward board. You know what, Kevin Brennan? You are a lifetime untoward award winner. There you go, Kevin Brennan. Congratulations. Coming like, I mean, what does your wife say when you get home? How'd the show go? How did the show go? I don't know what her accent would be. Listen, but and he's like, well, I sucked. I ate shit on stage. It was horrible. And then I was so angry that Keanu had the audacity to show up to a club that she performs at and watch the show politely that I went up to her and tried to knock her phone out of her hand. And I put my decrepit old fingers in her face. Do you think she goes, oh, Kevin, no, why? Why? Or do you think she's like, God, I'm just glad you left the house for 3 hours. It's an embarrassment. This could have been your big comeback. Now you will die sitting in your spare bedroom with your fucking headset on, eating crackers. I don't think he's going to do stand up again. The chicken. My God. Oh, poor thing. I almost feel bad. Right? I'm sorry. Just chomping away, breathing heavy, breathing heavy. So I would like to point out that's Kevy right there. See him right there? The Voldemort looking motherfucker. I am nowhere near. Nowhere near. There you go. All right. Just so you know. I think that's the final boss. Is it? I don't know. At this point, this is Tommy's stream. Tommy had gone down to a grocery store, I think, to get blue cheese. I don't know. I think that's the final boss. Can anyone confirm that?
The guy in the duck hat?
Yeah.
That's the final boss.
He doesn't look very like, he doesn't, well, maybe he does kind of look like Bowser. Is it like a video game term? He doesn't look very ominous. PD Jr., thank you for the $2. Kiki, can you give me some Scarlet impression, please? Keanu had no right. She had no right to talk to Daddy Kevy like that. Daddy Kevy. What's up there? Hello? A rhinestone. I mean, Daddy Kevy is Daddy and Daddy is Kevy and Keanu is a bad girl. She's bad girl like me. I'm a dog. Woof, woof. There you go. Was that $2 worth? All right, so I guess this is the final boss, and right next to him, Kevin Brennan. Voldemort's right there. There he is.
Oh no!
He's looking over. Let's put it in slow-mo. He's looking over. He's getting it in his head. Pink jacket, Kiki, on the phone, Gino, 20 feet away. Let me start something. I know what I'll do. I know what to do. I will distract everyone from my shitty set by accosting a 33-year-old woman who just wanted to come and support an elderly man on his birthday. He comes to all of my shows with a noisemaker. So, what do you want from me? This way? That make it faster. I'm gonna make it slower. Do. That made it faster. Sorry, I can't tell which one it goes. Up, 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 up. Oh, way slow, but that's look at him go. All right, loud, very loud. Hang on, let's see. Here he is. That's Kevy. Listen to the noise. Mute this. There's Kevy, right? I guess that's Shmuel trying to touch him. He won't have it. He sees. He's walking over, bounding over. There's Bob. There's Shmuel following him like a little puppy dog, little puppy rubber ducky. Kevin, talk to me. You got to know he won't do it. He's not going to do it. Then we pan over. I'm over there in the pink. That's how fucking far away I was. Minding my own fucking business. Minding my own business. Thank you for the $5. MGD. Why was he angry about your phone? Did he think you were recording? It was cringe as fuck. I didn't. It's because Gino, and you can see it. It's because I was on the phone with Gino. It was just two comics actually talking to each other about what had just transpired on a stage. I wasn't recording shit. Also, I mean, if you were angry, I didn't record any of the show. I wouldn't do that. Who am I? Carl? Piece of shit. I didn't secretly record anything or do anything like that. And again, this is after the show. He just wanted to start something to distract from his failures. I was just on the phone with Gino, 20 fucking feet away. Again, I did not approach him. Nothing. What?
I'm sending you, I just saw a post that Chad put up.
Oh, no, not Chad.
And it's hilarious. Oh, I can't send it to you, but wait, I can send you the repost of it. He literally, I'm just sending it to your thing. You can handle it. But Chad doesn't care about us and he ignores us.
Yeah.
Why is he tweeting it? I don't care.
I don't know. I ignore when Chad tweets at me. He's also sort of a dull human. Okay, here we go. I know.
I sent you the retweet.
All right, I'll take a look. Thank you. Screeching holdout. Over here. I was all the way over there. Kevin goes, well, I gotta get over there and talk to her and start a muck. Here he goes. There's Kevin. There's me. Me on the phone over here wondering, is this Fossil bounding over to me right now? It was almost like he sprinted. I hope he's stretched. He's going to pop a fucking hip. I'm like, what is going on? Is he really coming over here? What is this going to be? Okay. Right? Boom, boom, boom. I'm just standing there outside the bar. What is he doing? There he is over there. Blah, blah, blah. Hi, look. He's got my bing, bing, bing hat on. He's like, ooh, look. Put me in the camera. Kevin's still back here. He's going over to me. Blah, blah, blah. That's, oh God, what's his name? I forget. That's the first time he swats at me. All right. Now we're going to get closer after we get through this man just trying to chat. It's all happening. It's going. It's moving. Now we're walking. Kevin's right there. They're already, because he's swatted at me once already. A lady. He swatted at a lady with his decrepit old hands. They're holding him back, which is a fucking weird thing to have to be held back from attacking just a 33-year-old girl who came to support an old man on their birthday. There he is. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck are you doing?
To be fair, you weren't supporting. You were going to laugh.
I wanted to laugh. Right.
You wanted to laugh at them.
But in a fucking polite way.
When you say support, what? No, when you say support, they're going
I'm being sarcastic, Gino. Right. I'm being sarcastic. I wanted to see the spectacle. I got it, Gino. Thank you.
She didn't go to, no, she didn't.
I wanted to see. Right. I like Barry. I like Bob. I wanted to see. I had a morbid curiosity to see his comeback. And had Kevin done well or done anything, had Kevin, you're massaging yourself again and I can't concentrate. Thank you. And you're laughing loudly.
I'm laughing loudly at your funny.
Had Kevin done well, I would have been like, wow, that was great. He's back. He's back. I would never say a bad word. Did I go there and say that it wasn't sold out? They can't sell tickets. No, I said it wasn't sold out, but it was a nice size crowd. Very odd that it wasn't, in his words, a hot crowd, considering you have, a very vibrant, lively, spirited fan base that was all there to see you. But again, he still couldn't fucking, it shouldn't have been that way. So he has to do this, right? So here, and I'll show you a little clippy poo. And then it's like, whoa, what are we doing? Why are you putting your hands in my face? What are you doing? What are you doing? Weird, right? Hold him back. Hold old Voldemort back. That is fucking weird. That is weird behavior, Kevin Brennan. That is weird. Not one other fucking person on the earth that's not one of your fans, and not all of your fans, but many of them want to go, well, she provoked him. How? Just by standing there? He wishes his mere presence were that effective.
He was embarrassed that you saw that.
Hey, and as he should be.
Because the comedian.
I didn't show up. I didn't show up with a noisemaker. I didn't record the whole thing. I didn't live stream anything. I just sat there and fucking observed. I didn't even walk up to him to say hi. Look at this elderly dinosaur fuck. Any fan that goes, yeah, well, she got what she deserved. Deserved for what? Take yourself, say you know nothing about this situation. This looks like a crazed old fucking homeless man. And after he does this, he takes a shit on the subway platform. Okay? Like that's what somebody would fucking think. Because I was just standing there. That's insane. That's insane. But you're ineffective because you're old. And that's why you breathe so heavy. And it's sad. I'm sorry. So I guess it was a very short-lived comeback, if you could call it even that. I did look cute, LaTanya. I know. And if you call me a $2 whore, you couldn't see any skin. It was just a pink jacket, tights, a skirt, and a crop top underneath. I never even removed the jacket. It was a light jacket. It's a very cute outfit. It made him angry. If my adorable outfit makes you angry, then you need therapy. You need fucking therapy. Look at that. I'm flinching when he's bucking because it was weird. I didn't put that on my fucking bingo card for the evening at all. He's going to accost me. Typically, you have to half-heartedly hold him back from men, not women, not 33-year-old delightful women. Thank you, Petey. Kiki dresses so fetch. I know. I was so adorable. Right. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's never going to happen. Yeah. So fuck you, you fucking old loser. Okay. You had to do this because you were embarrassed that I saw your set. You had to do this to distract, camouflage the fact that it was a failure. You can't possibly feel good that Chad did better than you. You can't possibly feel good about that. But you chickened out. You gave up. Sorry. I will make it happen. $2 whore. I'm allowed to stand there with my friend and smoke a cigarette and then enjoy a drink in the bar. I don't want to, hang out with you. You clearly want to hang out with me. My God. Look at him go. Ew. Crazy, right? So here, we'll quickly watch the clip. Now, that there was a purpose of showing that. Just to show you, I was nowhere near this motherfucker. Nowhere near. No, if you're right, you see Scarlett. Somebody sent me like Scarlett's comments in the chat, like she provoked him. She went up to him. How could she do that to him? I'm like, I was just standing there minding my own fucking business. Hi, I sit here minding my own business, and for some reason, it bothers people. Not my fault. Not my fault. Everyone's so, my God, affected. All the fans were so fucking nice. I mean, it's exactly that. It's Shmuel going, it pains me to say how nice she was. As if I would be fucking anything else. And I was a very cute outfit on. All right. It's just fucking nuts. It's just nuts. So here, we'll even play it. Let's react. I know you've all seen it, but you haven't seen it with me. But this makes it look as if it's not, thank you, Stalin, for the clip. This does make it look as if, even though my back is to the wall, I don't know. I guess you could interpret it that I did something first, but I just didn't. He meandered on over to me. Bob, you told him to stop chasing you. I don't know why I didn't think of it. Gino and I love that bit. Stop chasing me, Gino. You're chasing me. Please stop chasing me. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, Bob. I'm gonna assume she's gonna assume you're Johnny Carson. No, I remember who Mint Diggity is, I think. All right, there we go. Bum 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 bum.
I'm in charge of the camera now. I took over Tommy's stream. Oh no. Yo. I took over Tommy's stream. Kevin Soundboard, give me a follow on YouTube or Twitter.
Yeah. He did. And that was the fucking, this is time 3 that he put his decrepit old fossil fingers in my face. Okay. But I'm not okay. And listen, I guess why should I be the bigger person? I don't have to be. You just fucking somebody. You just accosted me for no reason. I don't need to fucking back down. I was just standing there, right? What is that? People were comparing it to, they're like, well, Kumiya, threw the guy's glasses on the ground. That man was in Kumiya's fucking face. That man was in his face. I was 20 feet away. Kumiya didn't walk up to someone and throw their glasses on the ground. That man was in Kumiya's fucking face. And that was hardcore. This is retirement home. Sad. Like you need a nurse. This looks like a man who is just getting a little too rowdy at the nursing home. Like you have Alzheimer's or, like dementia. Maybe he does. I don't know. And he's silent. He's not even saying anything. He's just like a little cobra.
On YouTube or Twitter.
YouTube service going on over here.
Look at Gina, like, what's wrong with you, right? And then of course I'm gonna pop off. I have to yell at you now, you loser.
Service.
Okay, what are you gonna knock my? Are you want to knock my phone?
Yeah. That's what Gino was
I
saying.
never pop off unless fucking provoked. Never. I never start any. I never started this. But I'm supposed to act normally or calmly when Neil Brennan's older dipshit brother fucking gets in my space. Keep your fucking hands to yourself, old man. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
That's what
Well, because he doesn't care. Come on. What's wrong with you?
That's what Gina.
Why? What's wrong with you? Oh man, you want to go toes with me? What the fuck? People had a lot of comments about that. Go toes. It is a reality television term coined by Lala Kent from Vanderpump Rules. I know that there is also an expression, go toe to toe. Go toes is more verbal than I think, than go toe to toe. I'm not going to try and box anyone. I'm a lady. Want to go toes with me? I say it all the time. No, I don't want to go toes with you. You trying to go toes with me? It's a reality television term. I've been dropped into some strange Twilight Zone nursing home reality show with a bitter old man. Go toes. Right. Not this toe. Where is he? Oh, Aaron. Want to go toes with me? Trying to go toes.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, beg.
That's true. I was just like, are you for real? Are you fucking for real? Like, that's what I kept asking. I'm like, are you drunk? What would make you do that? I had to know. I shouldn't have just been like, oh no, I better walk away. Fuck you. Fuck you. The mental gymnastics, it would be a labyrinth to try and find a way that this in any capacity was my fucking fault. Go toes. Want to go toes? Quit trying to go toes with me. It's a reality television term. God, I'm sorry I'm young.
Here we go, people. Here we go. Here we go. Drama.
Shut up, cameraman. Did you feel good about it? Yeah. I'm sorry your brother. Sorry your brother's more successful than you. I mean, it's just a fact. Did you feel good about your set? You don't want to go toes with me. Sitting here minding my own business. I came here to support you. Please stop.
Drama.
I'm sorry your brother's more successful than you. I love the little Tommy Jordan gift bag, too. Like, what is that? Did you feel good about yourself? I came here to support you. Please stop. What's your problem? You gonna knock my phone out of my hand? That's aggressive. You blink when I look.
You guys better follow me, Kevin Soundboard.
This guy sounds sober. You guys better follow me, Kevin Soundboard. All right, now we got Stevie Lou dressed in his Sunday best. Where were you to protect him from me, the 33-year-old woman? I love Stevie Lou. He brought a prop on stage. He's cute. He really is a nice man. Lou's old door.
Great contact while Tommy disappeared.
I'm not weird. He's sending me the link then. He does. Last month, he sent me the link 4 fucking times. I think I went on once or twice, but he gets lonely and no one wants to do his shitty show. And I'm like, I'm fucking busy. I would pop on, but no, I'm done with that. I will not make that man any more fucking money. And he will, it's funny because he say that he's sending it to me, but he sends it to me. It's like, that's very odd behavior, but I'm not doing it. No, fuck you. To quote Anthony here, I'm out of the Kevin Brennan business. I was a fan. I was. We love when you sang Micheline. Funny.
Micheline, right? Micheline.
Why should I grace you with my presence? He does send me the fucking link, and I'm like, nah, no, thank you. I don't want to sit there and watch you breathe heavily and eat crackers. And I don't want to make you any more money. All right? I mean, you could apologize. I love a good apology. Say, you know what? I acted like a fucking drunken fool, but he will never. It always is. This is what misogyny is. All right. Sorry, I won't go crazy here with the, with the notion, but he fucked up. He acted like a fucking fool because he was disappointed in himself that his set was shitty. Took it out on me. And instead of saying, whatever, I guess I shouldn't have done that, he goes, she's just a whore. She's just a whore sitting there. She's just a $2 whore. You show up to my gigs with a noisemaker. What are you doing there? You weren't supposed to be at the Stress Factory. There was a sign there. And you loitered outside for 2 hours. What's weirder? What's weirder, old man? You. Stop sending me the link, dog. Also, I love Gino's still on the phone. You could tell he's still on my phone. Because it's Visconti and an Easter Island head statue, because that's my favorite emoji, and Visconti's my favorite man. Thank you for the $2, MGD. KB exhibiting a typical Petunia behavior. Shaking my head. I know, he was like my fucking cat.
Good morning, Kiki. Oh my God.
My mere presence. I know. He wishes he had that effect on people. Thank you for the $1.99. Does he slurp his pools of spit in person too? Ew. He's very, yeah. There's a lot of saliva going on. And he put his creepy hands in my face. It was not polite. It was downright disturbing. 1 million Kiki bucks for you guys. That's the one thing he says. Now let me explain the joke, because his, goons didn't get it. Do you smell fish? It's the one thing he says. He's just standing there like this. I'm talking, and he's just like, and they're like, he's like little cobra. And he goes, do you smell fish? And they're like, what do you mean? He's like, her. Support me. Oh, maybe if you had just said that on stage, maybe someone would have chuckled. They didn't chuckle out here, though. Never blame your audience. Tommy, thank you for the $2. New evil cat one day. Can you consider naming it KB? It would be cute to have a cat named Kevin. I'm gonna name my cat, and then I'll name a golden retriever, like a successful dog. I'll name it Neil. 1 million Kiki coins for Tom.
Wow.
No, her. That's what he has to do. He goes, do you smell fish? They're like, what do you mean? He went, no, her. Stupid. That's the punchline. God, you didn't go with my punchline. What are we going to do?
I don't need your support, you dumb. It don't work. It's fake. All right, let's go inside.
I'm being facetious. I just wanted to see your comeback, and it was a failure. I was like, I'm here to support. I was just here to support you, and now you got in my fucking face like a lunatic. I didn't have a noisemaker or a diaper or anything. I didn't have I didn't have like a big sign of Neil Brennan. Look, we bring Neil Brennan to Rodney's. Yay! He's successful and rich and funny. I mean, that would actually be kind of a very funny bit, wouldn't it? If I were a troll, but I'm not, then yeah, you just bring a giant like I Heart Neil sign or t-shirt. But no, I would never do that. I'm just a fucking comic sitting and watching a show. That's it.
Hey, can small come to support me too, you loser? How about Keanu, get out of here. Go away. Go away.
He tried. They didn't even get it.
Birthday, old man.
Where's Gino? He's on the phone.
Where's Gino? By this point, like everyone here is like wasted, I think. But where's Gino? What?
Why are you fighting? Everyone.
It is, and this is so reality television coded. When someone, it happens in reality TV all the time. When when the other cast members can tell when two people are going toes, everyone tries to come in and get involved so that they get their storyline too. The storylines come to me though, so it's a reality show, the world's oldest reality show. With I'm 33. Ray, hey, how can I help?
No weird stuff. No weird stuff. No gay stuff. Put it down to start a change. Don't matter.
I think Ray's doing a Botox moment, honestly.
Let's get back to it.
He looks like he's like an inflatable doll. I think he's doing a Botox moment. Just my opinion. And no harm, no shade. Good for you. Ray's doing some injectables. Look at him. What's going on? Did I do bad on stage? Yes. Yes, Ray, you did.
It doesn't matter. It's a brown and a black.
There's little Chad. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. There it fucking is, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking retarded. That's absolutely ridiculous behavior. And he should know better. Not my fault. Didn't approach him. He sprinted over to me like a crazed elder. I would respect my elders if they didn't put their creepy hands in my face. I wouldn't make fun of you for being old and no longer funny and breathing heavily and a jerk. And that your brother's far more successful and rich than you. I wouldn't have to do that. I would have some respect for you. I've known you for fucking years, okay? Your show was the first show I did at Compound Media, all right? I was a regular guest. I would respect you, but you have to respect me too, and you don't. That was weird. And if you want to try and go through some kind of mental gymnastics to act like that was okay and I deserved that, no. Am I fine? Yes. And then even your shitty vagina joke about me bombed with your friends. They didn't understand what the fuck you were talking about. Sad. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just have an effect on people. It's November the 13th, Scorpio, or I don't know. Just it pains Shmuel to admit how nice I am. Right. So fuck off. Don't send me your fucking stupid link anymore. Your show is tired. People are just mocking you now. It's embarrassing. Right, Kevin? I'm sorry Gino didn't come. And so you had to accost little old me. Right, Kevin?
Gino is genuinely hilarious.
There you go. But all in all, it was a very fun night. Everybody is genuinely so nice, except for that old man. I'm not going to go up and talk to Chad. Why would I? Doing that. But I don't know. It was fun. Gina Levy is so beautiful and so funny. And, I hadn't seen Barry in a long time. Brian was there. Adam was there. What? I have every right to fucking be there if I want to be. And I have every right to go to the bar that I hang out at afterward. Wasn't trying to, have some chicken tendies with you, Kevin. Just fucking standing there, sitting there at the bar, talking to Mark, and then sitting there. It's it. But no. But yes, I fucked up and I acted like a fucking asshole, but Keanu's a $2 whore. That's, oh, okay. My God. We're going to move on after here. Maybe you can explain. Tommy, even though he was not allowed in, which makes sense. You know, it's something I didn't think of either. He did jump up on the stage the last time. So Mark was very nice about it. But, I mean, it does make sense. But he showed up late. I was outside smoking. He rolls up on his thing, right? And you know what? And he was like, Tommy, you know, you're very understanding. They are, Mom, they're kindergartners. The way that they act, the way that they move through life. Kevin isn't used to fucking interacting with people in real life anymore. Because that's not the way that you should react to me just standing there talking to my husband. That's it. On the phone. Yeah, you understand. Because it didn't occur to me either, but I'm like, Mark, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because you had a fun time anyway, but no, you can't come in. You jumped up on the damn stage last time. But he brought me this bag of goodies. I think this was just in there on accident. It's just a paper from the day. I don't remember what he said. It's just the paper from the day. I guess maybe to remember the day of Kevin's comeback, or maybe he was just reading it. I don't know. Thank you. Have those gifts are for my baby girl, Micheline, by the way. Oh, perfect. I will get them to her. Micheline, you know what she said about you, Tommy, though? She said, you flirt with every girl, so it's really not, it doesn't mean as much anymore. But, Mom, he brought you gifts. So maybe you've made it up to her. You flirt. Turn to page 6. Oh. Five. Look, a good old-fashioned paper. 6. Iranians hoping U.S. will see this mission through. What's the meaning of that? You'll have to send me a message later and tell me. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it's very nice, and half of the gifts are for Micheline. Tommy, thank you for the $2, but with Micheline, I mean it. Yes, see, Mom, he means it. So you're a very nice kid. My God, and you had a ball, didn't you? Well, that's lovely. And then it was stuff from Hackamania. Look at this thing. It's signed by Tuki. I'm actually, I'm genuinely happy to announce. I don't know. I don't know what the Hunchosaurus is. Is it a humpback thing or a hunchback, or is it because I thought that they do that for what's his name too, Karmic. But this is cool. And it's signed. Oh, page 16. Am I dyslexic? Okay. Page 16. Sorry, Tommy. Thank you. Oh, page 6 is on page 16. Sorry. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Like listen, I read page 6 on the internet. Ooh. Classic comedy. All's fair in roommates tiff. Ian Moore. Comics War has ended. Comics War has him howling. Oh, is this the thing? What should have been a standard Friday night stand-up show turned into a madhouse, we're told. Former Howard Stern sidekick Stuttering John. Oh, I get it. This is the page 6 article from the Rodney show, the John one. Was booked to play Rodney's on the Upper East Side, but former Opie and Anthony jock, Anthony Cumia, who has decades-long beef with Melendez, told his listeners many part of the Stern world subculture that called itself the Dabbleverse, dedicated to tormenting Stuttering John. Thank you. Now I get it. Because Gino, I said, it's just from the day. I was like, what? Oh, it's March 2nd. Oh, stupid. That's so cool. Thank you, Tommy. Now I get it. Technically, even though I'm not mentioned in that article, I was on the show, but why would I be? That would be, I guess I've been in New York Post, I guess 3.5 times now for all very different reasons. Thank you, Tommy. That is so cool. Then there's this. It's Hunchosaurus. So is it Melton or is it Karmic? I don't know, but look at all these stickers. Papa's Puzzle Factory. This is all from Hackamania. You know, and speaking of Hackamania, Papa's Puzzle Factory is a sponsor. That looks like Kevin Brennan, but young. He should be in a straight jacket. And then this is what I love. This thing with me and little puppet Gino and Kevy and myself and I guess Chad and Carm. Look at those. I would actually put this one here. And there's 2 of H for Micheline, Mom. Throw that in the garbage thing. I'm just kidding. Thanks. I'll let the cat have it. And then a keychain. So Hunchosaurus is melty, I guess. Cool. Mom, I have all these for you too. This is very cool. I'm glad I didn't go. Maybe this was a mistake. This thing. How cool. Beware. Nice. Very sweet. That's what I was carrying around. This is my gift bag. They all mean it when they're caught flirting. Rep the hunch. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Quick break. I think maybe a little bit more on that, but we got to move on. We got to talk about Pratt Daddy. We got to do an architectural digest. We have a little bit. Oh, Kentucky Derby, all the sorts of things. So thank you so far, everyone who has joined us. Watch Miranda Priestley while I pee. BRB.
Where are the belts for this? Why is no one ready?
Here. It's a tough call. They're so different.
Something funny?
No, nothing's, it's just that both those belts look exactly the same to me. I'm still learning about this stuff and,
This stuff? Oh, okay. I see. You think this has nothing to do with you. You go to your closet and you select, I don't know, that lumpy blue sweater, for instance, because you're trying to tell the world that you take yourself too seriously to care about what you put on your back. But what you don't know is that that sweater is not just blue. It's not turquoise. It's not lapis. It's actually cerulean. And you're also blithely unaware of the fact that in 2002, Oscar de la Renta did a collection of cerulean gowns. And then I think it was Yves Saint Laurent, wasn't it, who showed cerulean military jackets? I think we need a jacket here. And then cerulean quickly showed up in the collections of 8 different designers. And then it filtered down through the department stores and then trickled on down into some tragic casual corner where you no doubt fished it out of some clearance bin. However, that blue represents millions of dollars and countless jobs. And it's sort of comical how you think that you've made a choice that exempts you from the fashion industry when in fact you're wearing a sweater that was selected for you by the people in this room from a pile of stuff.
From a pile of stuff. We got to call Micheline and check in. Watch this. We always have to do a Micheline check-in on Keanu Monday. And we have Keanu Wednesday and Keanu Thursday. And Untoward Tuesday with Micheline tomorrow. Masha. Let's call her. Turn off the Bluetooth. Go away. Here we go. Hi, Mommy.
What's happening?
Nothing. Are you watching the program?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
I was just calling to check in. I explained that well, right?
Did
I wake
you? Know what? I walked away for a few minutes. A few.
How dare you?
So What were you explaining?
I was just talking about Kevin Brennan.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh, no, that was perfect.
Thanks. And
there's something wrong with him. Honestly, I hated him because the way he talks to you.
Right.
I mean, that's years ago. And then I liked him because he seemed genuinely nice, for a minute.
Yes.
And now he's just laughable. That's too bad.
It's like you go like, all right, I know that this is all just like a bit that you have to do to be a fucking asshole, but now you've put your hands in my face. Your nasty old hands.
That's ridiculous.
Come
And
on.
you know what? What if you would have knocked that phone out of your hands? And what if he would have hit your face? He's a fucking moron.
That's it's very erratic
And
behavior.
now he's on Charlotte. I keep saying Charlotte. Scarlett's side.
As if she even knows what her side is, if she even knows what planet she's on.
I mean, I know you did and I know you did the impersonation today, but you forgot to say what? No. Shut up.
Oh yeah, Kevin Brennan. Keanu's talking to Kevin Brennan. Shut up.
Hilarious. Oh my god.
Right. No,
funny.
It's just so silly. And half of those gifts from Tommy are for you, Micheline. So that's why there's two of everything.
Okay. Thank you, Tommy. You're a flirt. That's all right.
Yeah.
I get it.
I know.
Whatever.
But Micheline is a hot commodity. So,
Yeah, right. Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
You know what? And I was just thinking to myself, it's not all about me, but maybe it is. Okay. So
It's about you.
Those 65 to 70-year-old men there, that's the kind of people I have to look forward to in life.
No, you don't. No.
Disgusting. Okay. I mean, I know they're celebrities.
Well.
I'm talking about, can you imagine just the regular men?
I know.
Okay.
It's true. I mean, in Mom, they were just so like, it's like, Keanu wore pink. What are we gonna do? Whore. Kevin, I'm thinking there was nothing inappropriate about that outfit. It wasn't, you couldn't see any skin, but I'm a $2 whore.
They are living in some other past world.
I've been
that they
dropped
think that they can
into
say those things.
It's like the real nursing home of New York. I've been dropped into a fucking reality show with a bunch of elderly men that act like fucking kindergartners.
Right. And then, Nurse Ratchet comes and gathers them up and puts them in the van and takes them back to the cuckoo's nest.
Right, exactly. Put your hands up like this, Chief.
We don't ever see that part of it, but
it is.
It is what's happening.
It's One Flew Over the Fucking Cuckoo's Nest.
Right. So.
Like, good God. Like, I don't know. Well, anyway, I don't think
medication time.
Medication time. I'm their Nurse Ratchet, but without being an evil bitch. They look at me like Nurse Ratchet.
And then they come and they meet you, and you're so nice to them. They're lucky to even be in your presence.
Honestly,
as far as I'm concerned.
Micheline, I didn't want to say it, but I agree.
Yeah, I'll say it for you. And there was a chat there was a chat in the chat. There was a comment in the chat.
Yeah.
That said if Kiki's mother was there, he wouldn't come near you.
Fuck
because
no.
he'd be afraid of me.
Yeah, fuck no. I mean, considering I kept my cool, but I'm not gonna. You think you're gonna?
No, you know what?
Yeah.
I could knock him down onto the sidewalk with one punch.
You could have. You would have. You would have. Started poking at him. Like, fuck you. Are you serious? You would have dropped his ass.
I would have.
And it wouldn't have been a fair fight for him.
It wouldn't have. Oh my God. I wish I was there.
I know.
That's all
God.
I can say.
Well, I mean, that was the most exciting part of the night. The show was sort of a snooze fest, but it's just funny the way that he's acting and just people, reacting to it like as if you saw I was 20 fucking feet away from the man.
They come out onto the sidewalk and It's just like a brawl.
And the Tommy's out there. It's like he's like an pre or post show interviewing people, and then he missed all that. He just handed his phone to somebody else. Everyone's just like that's why these shows, it's like people are too excited to talk to each other. It's hard for them to pay attention to what's actually going on stage sometimes, I think, too.
Well, and
Like,
also, so by the time they get back out on the street, they're all drunk.
Mhm.
So that fuels their masculinity,
I
like
know.
their toxic masculinity, so that they can like come and say ignorant things and get in a 33-year-old girl's face.
Right.
They get really stupid.
Yeah.
Because you're too pretty for them.
I think so. You know what? That is a very nice way to reframe it. And I will say, not every single person was so fucking nice to me, other than Kevin Brennan. I mean, and I did not talk to Chad, but like why would I? Yuck. Ugh. Not worth my quality of life to approach that chode. But he looks like his body is a cankle. But I not every single fan was lovely to me. And again, I mean, they all bought me drinks. They kept sending them even, and they're just being polite and nice and sweet. Kevin, it's like, yeah, having some sort of, toxic masculine, like elderly meltdown, and just decides to do that. And I'm just like, what are you? Why?
Do you think he was drunk?
That's what I kept saying. I'm like, are you drunk?
Like
What are you doing?
Like giving him license because he's drunk?
I that was not sober behavior. It wasn't somebody that's not. It wasn't somebody that's like mentally well.
Yeah, I think I also think that he has no social skills whatsoever.
He doesn't.
He's very socially inept.
He doesn't
You know
leave
what
his
I mean?
house anymore. Right. So.
Yeah, right. So just to venture out to these things.
Right. Can you imagine, like,
okay.
if Bob or like if it were a different event and Kevin showed up and put his fucking fingers in my face, they would have dropped him. If EK led, they would have fucking dropped his ass.
They would have never had that happen with
no, right.
Not ever.
Right.
Ever.
So it's funny. And people that weren't even there, look, and Mint Diggity's here. He said, we love Keanu. They were all so nice. They were nice. I wasn't bothering anyone. Just so fucking funny that happened. My mere presence causes a ruckus. Why? Yeah.
I love that you're so nice, because you just let it blow off your shoulders, and you don't get mad or anything, and that's the beauty of you.
Oh, thank you, mommy. Oh my God, thank you. That's the beauty of you, that you do not let anything go, and you will hold a grudge until the rest of time, because
I will hold the grudge, especially where Keanu's concerned.
That's right. That's why we're a good team. So Kevin Brennan, you are dead to us.
Dead to us.
You're dismissed. Shut up.
I love that.
Oh, shut up.
Shut up.
All right, mommy. I love you. Okay. I'll probably bother you again.
Okay, good. Okay, love you.
TTYL. Bye. I know, Doodle. I know. Well, maybe Doodle, you can convince him too. If he, just a little accountability. Yeah, that maybe wasn't the right thing to do. That's all. He never will, though. So for now, dead to us. Kevin Brennan, you're dismissed. Stop sending me the link. It ain't gonna fucking happen. We're not afraid to go toes. Micheline's not afraid to go toes. Right, Bob. It would have never fucking happened. Never. Right. Which I'm fine and I can handle myself. However, my God. Let me see a couple of these. I think I missed a couple. La 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 la. Bing 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 bing. Mr. Panhandler, thank you for the $5, darling. Be nice to the boss, Canoe, for he knows not what he does. Okay, well, if we're pleading insanity for him, then I don't want to be around his insane ass. Actually, I don't care. Then if he's insane, then he shouldn't be interacting with, anyone. Thank God that, his set didn't go well, because I doubt he'll be leaving his home for a very long time. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, Mr. Panhandle. I'm not, I'm not like, oh no, help me. I'm just going like, right. The perpetual fucking victim thing. I'm not even going like, this is wrong. I'm not making like some statement like, oh, I clutch my pearls. Yeah, it was fucked up, but I'm fine. And it says more about him than it does about me, right? An angry, bitter old bastard can't stand that his brother is a successful, rich comedian, and he's a former comedian that bombed during his comeback. Tommy, thank you for the $2. I gave Rodney's my red carpet as an olive branch. That's right. That's right. I was talking to Mark. He's like, just make sure he does it like over there. Speaking of, look, I'm like, Granny, there's a gnat in here. Stop it. Hate that. 1 million trillion Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
Let's see. Tommy, thank you for the $5. I got SJ beers the night of Tommy's basement and KB beers Saturday. I may be your biggest troll unintentionally causing chaos with 4D chess. You did. You sent him 2 beers, I think, at Tommy Fox's. If this gnat. Oh my God. At Tommy fucking Fox's. And then he guzzled them all down after, 6 other beers. And then then it was chaos. Can't get in the car with you. Get in the car. Keep me company. No. And then Kevin, you bought him beers too? He had to have been wasted. And all right, it's your birthday, but still. Crazy. My God. One more thing concerning this. Let's take a look at some of the comments because this is always fun. Here's one. Here's the comments on the Stalin clip. Should we take a look? One says, Keanu always trying to have a me moment. So transparent. As we reviewed earlier, I was standing there talking to my husband on the phone 20 feet away. So you're dismissed. Thank you. Ray said, be cool. Yeah, you know who's going to save the day? Ray. She used the Neil line. Kevin is hammered. Ray squashed it. Did he? This whole world is high school. Hilarious. It's an elderly reality show for sure. Keanu is straight up bad news. It's none of my business how people react to me. I was doing nothing wrong. Reframe that, buddy. You should try and reframe it. Kevin has some long ass arms. I know, it's like a cobra. Keanu being made uncomfortable by another senior citizen at Rodney's. At least John cleared the room. KB does it on the street out in the open. It's kind of funny. Damn, Kevin looks horrible. Yeah, he does. It's very Voldemort. I'm like Harry Potter. I'm the girl who lived, and he's Voldemort, and he just can't stand it that he couldn't kill me. God, I hate when millennials talk about Harry Potter. I hate that I just said that. Chad is so short. He's kind of, he's not the tallest guy on earth. Not short though. Either one could have ended it by walking away. That being said, neither can claim they don't own complete culpability for this silly scene. No. Why is it he drew first blood. This old man comes up and puts his fucking hands in my face, tries to knock my phone out of my hand. I'm allowed to say to him whatever the fuck I want. Use your words, Kevin. Maybe if you used your words a little bit better, your set would have gone a little bit better. And then you tried to tell a fish joke and they didn't even get it there. Stupid. You're so unfunny. I'm sad for you. Is Kevin drunk? I think so. Keanu and Gino, total losers. That needed to be said. Okay. AARP happy hour. Another work. Yeah, that's another thing that people are saying. Oh, it's a work. This has to be a work. Yes. Kevin Brennan and I sat on the phone and we came up with this. And then we met up before the show and he braided my hair and I put some aftershave on his bald head. And we said, "Are you ready?" And I said, he went, "Are you ready?" And I was like, "Can't wait, Kevin. It's going to be really fun. This is going to get us a lot of clicks and views." No. He's just a crazed old fossil who was upset with himself and took it out on little old me. That seems to be a reoccurring theme in the verse, a word I don't even like to say. Y'all need acting lessons? Does Kiki have a gift bag? So many questions. Yeah, I know it does. Yes. Keanu, here's Scarlett. Keanu is a snake. No respect. Oh, Daddy Kevy, you're a snake. You don't even have a brain at this point. Just mush. Let's see. Keanu is trash. Okay. KB wins again. Okay. Canoe should have bagged KB, left him clutching his pearls for real. I use my words. Anyway, that's all. Just an interesting look into the minds of crazy people that want to do a little mental gymnastics to try and find a way to blame me for that situation. But ain't gonna do it. Yep, that's what happened, Tavi. I saw KB and Keanu planning this in the green room. I locked the door. Keanu tried to kiss KB, but he wasn't having it. Yeah, it was crazy. That is a joke. That's so stupid. 1 trillion Kiki bucks for everyone here right now. Moving right along. That was fun. Let's get to more of a regular Keanu moment, shall we? What do we start with here? Oh, Kentucky Derby. Kentucky Derby. Also, the Met is tonight. We love the Met Gala. And I know that this may not interest you, but maybe you're like, oh my God, I came here for her to talk about Kevin Brennan and his decrepit, bizarre attack on Kiki. But maybe they're like, oh my God, we'll stay. We like fashion and Architectural Digest. But first and foremost, the Kentucky Derby happened this weekend. And it was the first time, I believe, that a female jockey won. Gina will have to tell you about that later. But the fashion is fashioning, and it's actually mostly horrible. So we got to take a look. And Eugene's show, 3:30 in just 1 hour. Ladies and gentlemen, you know Eugene. I'll be there. He'll be there.
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
So in hot water, 3:30, I'll be there. And I'm sure there will be a lot more. We'll get Eugene's take on the whole situation. All right? All right. Ladies and gentlemen. Where are you? La 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 la. La 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 la. Bum 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 bum. Come on. I just had it. Who knew? You learn something new every day, right? Page 6 is actually on page 16. That is something I did not know at all. Where are you? Where are you? Just had it up. Please hold. Come on, Kiki. Aha. Jesus. Yay. These are horrible. The Kentucky Derby is all about the fashion, the hats, the dresses, everything, right? And we love to go over a fashion red carpet moment and rate them, right? because we're fashion people. I'm a fashionista. You didn't see Kevin Brennan putting his fingers in anybody's face at the Kentucky Derby because they were wearing sort of a sassy outfit, did you? No. No, you didn't. This is horrible, but it gets worse, so that is why I will give this. I'm going to give this a B+. Who is this? Nicole? Oh, Nicole Schlesinger. At least it's white. The hat is hatting. I don't like a black and white color combo. This is terrible. Is this Melissa Joan Hart? Awful. Awful. Can't stand it. The ads. There's no reason in the world to wear velvet to the Kentucky Derby. I don't like it at all. And I don't know who this is. And I don't want to know. I hate pink and orange as a color combo together. No, thank you. F, both of you. Again, the black and white combo. I guess this is sort of, I don't know who they are. Larry Burkhead and Danielle Lynn Burkhead. I hate black and white color combo outfits. This is sort of a cool dress, but not for the Kentucky Derby. What did they do? I don't know. Puke. I'm dead. That's disgusting. It's ill-fitting on all sides. I don't know why her hair is over her breasts like that. I hate it. I can't stand it. I think it's awful. Even though I'm a true winter, as we learned from the beauty pageant that I came in 8th place in. Actually, side note, the Transverse Network beauty pageant. Normally, I would say if you don't win, you lose. But in this specific scenario, the fact that I wasn't last in the beauty pageant, in the Dabble beauty pageant, is a win for me. It's because of how much they hate me. Not those ladies, but because of how much the fans hate me. The fact that I came in 8th place for Ashley, you know that has to bother her. And who came in 10th? Scarlett. And they like them. But I still came in 8th. So I'm reframing that as at least a bit of a win for me. And you know that has to bother Handy Ashley so much. But I think gorgeous, oh God, kill me. Lady KB came in 1st place. Well deserved. Well deserved. 8th, I will take 8th. Especially funny that Ashley is 9th and Scarlett is 10th. 10th. That means I won. I got most points. 10, 9, 8, 8, 9, 10. It would behoove you to stop talking about beauty pageant. This is awful. I hate everything about this. I hate the color, even though I look great in that color. They don't not. Okay. She doesn't look bad in that color. She might be a true winter as well, but this is a hideous outfit. And I hate the way that her hair is cascading over the dress. And whoever that is, that looks as if it is that is a collared shirt with a graphic on it. And he dresses to the right. That's gross. Yuck. Hello, Lance Bass and husband, I think. Okay, this is great. I love it. I love a sassy gay couple typically I probably wouldn't love seersucker. Okay. The gays in their seersucker, but they're at the Kentucky Derby. They're doing it correctly. Okay. Again, with the black and white combo, this doesn't look comfortable. You're outside. Well, I don't know if this is a corset moment. The black and white combo. What's going on? Oh, Rob Gronkowski and Camille Kostek. Oh my God, that's Gronk. I did bottle service for him once. When I was a bottle girl, they were like, Gronk is coming in. Gronk is coming in. I was like, I don't know who that is. And I walked up to him and his friends with their champagne. And I was like, so what do you guys do? And they mocked me. They laughed at me. Like, I didn't realize you were a footy ball star. You like the black and white top? Yes, the bosoms are bosoming. The boobs are boobing. But time and place. This is for, the set of Beetlejuice, maybe not the Kentucky Derby. And I just hate black and white. Again, Kentucky Derby. What about springtime Kentucky Derby tells you black? Who is this? Yes, Bill Belichick and his child bride. She looks beautiful. I love the outfit, just not Kentucky Derby. So I give them an A. An A minus for it's not very Kentucky Derby coded. All right. Wow. Patterns for spring. Groundbreaking. That's florals. Another sassy gay couple we love, David Bertka and Neil Patrick Harris. I'm going to give them a B plus. And a plus because a short suit, a suit with shorts is very underrated. And I think that more people need to do it. You don't have to be gay to do it. You just have to have a little confidence, like Albert Breer. The socks doodle, I can't. But everything else I'm all right with. I love a short suit. And yeah, you know, it's Kentucky Derby. If they wore this to, you know, the Oscars, then it would be like, are you having an aneurysm? Are you pulling a Kevin Brennan? Have you lost your mind? But no. Emil. What's wrong with him? Emil Hirsch. Great actor. What on earth is happening? You're wearing linen. Steam it. And why are we wearing Nikes with our linen? And why are you hunched over? Why is he hunched over? Emil. They chose a purposefully bad picture, but why are you wearing your nasty old Nikes with your linen suit that needs to go? You couldn't have at least hung it in the bathroom while you were taking a shower? Look at the pants. Emil, I have to give you an F. And I think you're great. What are you doing there? All right. Oh no. Okay. Is this Star Jones? All right. The color looks fabulous on her. And it's the Kentucky Derby, so we can do the hat. I'm okay with this. Where you lose me is she's got little fishnets on. Those are unnecessary. I give her a C+. And this man is matching her. So that's fine. C+. Okay, that's good. I don't know who you are, but that's good. It's Kentucky Derby. It's meant to be, it's like Southern dandy, you know? So that's why we can wear, it looks like this is like a la what Stevie Lou wore to the Rodney show, his Easter best. That's very Kentucky Derby coded. I actually like this a lot. A+. Anthony Ramos. Don't know who that is, but that's fine. Adorable. It's spring. I don't know how much we need leather gloves and tights. And a turtleneck. It's not... And I hate the black and white combo. I give it a B+. Leslie Grace. Hello. Lolo Jones. This is looks like, you know what it looks like? It looks like the scene in My Fair Lady. It was at a race. It was at a horse race. All right. Anywhere else, I'd be like, barf. Kentucky Derby, you get an A. Nope. Do I need to say why we're not going to dress as Helena Bonham Carter to the Kentucky Derby? Do I need to say it? Do I need to break it down for you, or we kind of understand here? I don't know. I think we understand. Who is this? Oh, Shaka Khan. Well, I guess Shaka Khan can pretty much do whatever she wants. But why is there so much? Why are there so many black outfits at Kentucky Derby this year? She has the hat. The bag is too big. I don't know. This is just bound to get caught on something. I give this a D. Richie Sambora. My dad and I ran into Richie Sambora in an elevator in Spain one time at a hotel. He was fabulous. And I didn't really exactly know who it was. And then he hopped into a very nice car that the valet brought up. And I was like, I think that was Richie Sambora. I like it. It's going. It's doing. He's living his fucking life. Bell bottoms and all. Love it. Anywhere else, this would be an F. But for the Kentucky Derby, Hannah Blackwell and Philip Phillips, I give them an A. Adorable. Orianthi. Okay, when we say hat for Kentucky Derby, it's supposed to be like more like a fascinator, like a big hat. This is more like stagecoach on top and then like business casual on the body. C. Hello, Vaughn Miller. I don't know who you are. Again, I don't know what's on the hat. We sold some advertising on your hat there. But I love the color. B plus. Very, yes. He didn't pair his outfit with a dirty old pair of Nikes. He did a very clean pair of Nikes. Is this a little... and it's not because he's black. But I'm wondering, it's either like, is it like nurse, like Scrubs, or like prison chic? It looks like, kinda. I don't mean it. The top, the pants are good. I don't know. Sleeves are a little mid-length, and the color is like puke. I would like it actually more if it weren't the Kentucky Derby. Jalen Ramsey. C plus. I like the color, but I don't know if it's Kentucky Derby. And I think that it looks like you are, it's too matching, I guess. Which is why it's making you look like prison or nurse or, you know, something like you work at Kevin Brennan's insane asylum. That's why I'm not happy with that. This is cute. This is more Kentucky. It's light. It's airy. We're outside. It's at a horse race. Springtime. Again, it's just plain old white. And we went, the shoes are a choice. Sue Bird, I give you, but no hat. I give you a B. All right. She looks fabulous. Okay. Best outfit of the time of that we've seen so far. And I don't know who she is. Marissa Ayers. Ayer. And he's leaning into it too. Even though I hate the black and white color combo. I hate it. You're right. Ladies should probably wear dresses to the that would be the obvious choice. But the pants were baggy. But maybe we need a floral. Florals for spring. Groundbreaking. She looks great. He looks great too. I just hate black and white. A plus for both of you. Best so far. Boring. Who are you? Andrew East? Okay. Bye. Awful. All right. I love what's going on. Okay. Well, let's just forget about him. A bucket hat? A bucket hat. At the Derby. At the Kentucky Derby. Just forget about you. You're not even trying. I love the feather moment, but we're going to do a very boring baggy. I love this suit for anything else. And then let's just slap a shit brown scarf on top. Okay. This outfit would be fucking fire for anything else except remove the scarf. You know, every time you leave the house, remove one accessory and you're gold. That's the golden rule. This is the Derby. But I love the suit. I love the way it fits her. Okay, I give them a C. Okay, there you go. There's Kentucky Derby chic. Dude, I'd like it a little better if it were a longer dress, I think. Who are you? Dylan Dreyer. Yeah, I think this is an A for sure. If the dress were floor length, I think we'd have an A plus. What is? Who am I, Eugene? I'm teasing. He's not. Hi, Subdivisions. Hi, Chris. We're looking at Kentucky Derby fashion. Yeah, I like this. I think the dress should be floor length. And also, you know what? It's the Kentucky Derby. We don't need to wear our Apple Watch. You're on a red carpet. You just wear you don't need a watch. You should have someone carry it for you. She has an Apple Watch on. Lady. Okay. Tanya Trotter, Michael Trotter. Okay. I actually like her outfit more than many that we've seen. I wish it were like flowier, but she has the gloves. They're yellow. She has the Fascinator mustard yellow hat, which is a color that looks great on her. And he's just in a suit. And it's not just a regular old black suit. It looks like sort of a jade, not jade's too light, like a dark green, a hunter green suit. All right, I give them an A. All right, fabulous. I don't know who you are, but this is what I'm fucking talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Hello. Best we've seen so far. Who is she? Who is this star? Lori Morgan. Eugene's calling me. Hang on. Hello, you're on the air.
Good.
What's wrong?
So, the universe provides. There was a sexy little mole at the show Saturday night who is going to be on our show 3:30. Just something to tease out.
A mole?
Oh, I'm going to send you the screenshot.
So we have a guest at 3:30 in hot water with a mole?
Literally. You're going to love it. I'm going to send it to you, and you can tease it out if you want.
So they have inside information of what?
I woke up to a text today that I didn't even look at because it was a weird number.
Yeah.
And then Stancil just called me a few minutes ago and said, this girl was at the show Saturday. She's in town for a couple days. Let's hang out at some clubs. Oh, and she was at the show Saturday. She said it was, well, we'll let her tell you. I don't know. And I'm going to send you the screenshot. Then I'll put it on my thing. But 3:30, you're not going to want to miss it. And Daddy is super chat activated. Let's see how long that lasts.
All right. Very exciting. So there you have it. We have a guest who was also at the show on Saturday.
And maybe Stancil as well. It's going to be a Kiana Ganza. Is that a word?
A Kiana-sans, an extravaganza, a Kikaganza.
A Kiana-sans. That's what it usually is. Yeah. All right. I'll let you get back to it. I got to jump rope. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right. Well, that's intriguing. I love you.
Love you too.
Bye. All right. So there you have it. We have for In Hot Water this afternoon, 3:30, Gino Bisconti, myself, and somebody else who's going to regale us with the tale of the Rodney's gig. All right, very exciting indeed. Let's see what we have here really fast. When it all costs, thank you for the $4.99. Garrett and Steve do sell a nice bucket hat. Do they? I heard of this. I heard rumblings of this. A bucket hat? Absolutely. I'm a 90s bitch. At the Derby? But at the Derby, 1 million Kiki coins for you.
Wow.
3:30 in hot water. You are not going to want to miss it. Head on over to Gino Bisconti's channel then. Yes, he is remonetized. Real quick, this woman gets A++. Whoever you are, this is how you do it at the Derby. It's light pink. It's a big, giant, like Lisa Vanderpump hat. It's a demure little artistic bag, and it fits her so perfectly, and it flows to the ground, and it's fabulous. Okay. Well, they tried. That's all I'm going to say. Well, I love the color of her outfit. But, they made a choice. I'm into it. No. Nope. F minus. This is not the club. We're doing everything right up here. We have a floral arrangement atop your head. And then we wore a sparkly bodycon dress, too many accessories, feather earrings, a metal feather necklace, and fishnets. No. He looks okay. Actually, he looks pretty good. Who are they? Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi. Okay. All right. This is lovely on her. Dasha. They didn't try Tommy. They are old, so they get a pass. Absolutely. Lori sings some bangers. Didn't know that. This is fine. I love it, but I don't know if it's derby coated. It's floral, but it's black. I love wearing black. Don't get me wrong. I'm a true winter, but for the derby, you know me. Slick your hair back, girlfriend, if we're going to wear something. Yeah. If the skirt were flowy, we might be in business. See. I'm fine with this. This is a very, the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's that dress. It's an iconic dress, so I don't care where she wears it. It's not exactly like it, but that he's in a little cowboy hat. I give them an A. PD Jr., thank you for the $2. I want bespoke Kiki coins, please. You ask and you shall receive. Here's 85 bespoke Kiki coins.
Wow.
I actually do have Kiki coins. PD, if you ever come out to a show, I have physical Kiki coins that someone made me. You will be the first to get one. I should have brought them to Rodney's. Here, do you want a Kiki coin? No! And then slam it on the ground. Again, this is not the set of Beetlejuice. She did do the gloves, though. I'm okay with that. But why black? And he gets an A+. That is very Kentucky Derby. Louis Fonzi and Lopez. It looks beautiful on her, but I don't know what she was going for. I love the gloves, though. Hello. Who are you? Warren Moon? A+ for you, Warren Moon. What is it? Warren Moon. Warren Moon. Warren Moon understood the assignment. He understood the assignment. Right, Lindsay? I love the tie. That is a Kentucky Derby color. This man understood the assignment. Best dressed along with that other lady with the pink dress. Tommy, thank you for the $2, darling. Why did you steal KB's phone, then create a scene? I don't know. I forget myself. Why did I do that? I just thought I went up to him and I put my, fingers in his face and knocked his phone out. I stole it. I created a scene. I don't know. Why did I do that? I didn't. I didn't do that. I love that you were like, you were making a blue cheese run when all that was happening, Tommy. Thank you, Gino. Well, Gino, he is the male winner for best dressed at the Kentucky Derby. That is for sure. Fuck, we may not get to an architectural digest. This is fine. It's ill-fitting. I love the color, though. It's Dave Portnoy. He doesn't look very happy, but I mean, he tried. Maybe this is just a bad picture, but are we trying to do a half tuck here, Dave? It's a great color, though. Why does he look so sad? All right, I give you a B+. It's just maybe we need button one of the buttons, maybe. This lady understood the assignment. This is Kentucky Derby. Who are you? Kiana Davis. Hello. Almost Keanu, but Kiana. I love a light yellow and light blue combo. It's floral. I think it's floor length. A fascinator. The hair is very, it's just going to be wavy. It's not going to be too done up. The makeup is makeuping. Bob, thank you for the $9.99. Gino's surprise guest said you were the only effable one at the show on Saturday. Well, you know, as if that would be difficult. All right. They are all of a certain age, right? And I'm a $2 whore. No. He means looks-wise, ladies and gentlemen. Bob, 1 million Kiki buckets for you. No, right. I can't help that I'm 33 and thriving and have a sense of fashion. Visconti. Doody-dee. Who is it? Ah. Ooh. Okay. All right. You got to tune into In Hot Water at 3:30, ladies and gentlemen. Bob, thank you. Everyone else, they're of a certain age, so we can't we can't shit on them too hard. This lady gets an A+, whomever she is. Hello. Hello, cutie patooties. Well, you were going to get on the Titanic. Love it. D.D. Sorvino and John Schneider. I give them a B+. What is with the... Oh, is this Miss America? Okay. I was about to say, what are you doing? She looks fabulous. And now I understand why she's wearing the sash. I should have worn a Miss America sash. I should have worn a sash to Rodney's. I heart Neil Brennan. A sash. Most attractive here. Formerly most attractive Dookie Award winner. Revoked Dookie Award most attractive in the Dabbleverse sash. I should have worn that. 8th place in the Dabbleverse beauty pageant winner. Yeah, I was a runner-up. I was number 8. Number 8. This is fabulous. There are no notes. I have no notes. Fits her like absolutely fucking perfectly. And even though it's black, we're having a floral moment, ladies and gents. Do you see? Do you see? A++. Oh, look, it's Miss Kentucky. It's Miss Kentucky at the Kentucky Derby. No notes. Floral. Anywhere else, we'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? But this is the Kentucky Derby, people. Miss Kentucky understood the assignment. Again, a very Lisa Vanderpump hat. A sash because she's Miss Kentucky. It's white. It's pink. It's floral. It's everything. The giant pearls. Normally, we'd be like, what are you? This is a sorority house threw up on you if you wore it anywhere else. But it's not a sorority house that threw up on you. You're at the Kentucky Derby. A++. Another Miss Kentucky. Miss Kentucky USA and another Miss Kentucky. It's plain. I'd rather it be floral. B+, but still great. And that's it, ladies and gents. There's our Kentucky Derby fashion. Since we do have a guest coming for In Hot Water, I was going to do an architectural digest. What is it? 3:00 right now. We do have, we have Untoward Tuesday tomorrow, and then Keanu Wednesday and Keanu Thursday. Yeah, okay, we've got a little time. Why the fuck not, right? When we return, watch this, watch this, watch this. Watch this for a moment while I pee. And then we'll do either Rita Ora or Vanessa Hudgens' Architectural Digest moment. 1 for Rita, 2 for Vanessa. You tell me. Watch this in the meantime. I'll be right back.
Garrett said, oh, she's not going to wear white at her wedding. And Steve said, what? Why? You think she's some kind of slut or something?
Keanu's not wearing white, right?
Oh.
No way.
Why not? What do you think she is? Some kind of slut?
That's too traditional for her.
I imagine my wedding dress as a pea green. And I want it to be long in the front and short in the back. A little butt cleavage.
Yes.
And I'm going to walk down the aisle to slob on my knob. Is that good enough for you, Garrett and Steve?
Garrett.
Is Kiana wearing white?
Why wouldn't she?
Hello.
Hey, I saw you missed a call from you, baby. What's up?
I have terrible news.
What is it, baby?
I have to call off the wedding. I seem to have lost the ring.
But me and Maddie
Again.
we just got our tuxedo t-shirts, baby.
Well, as luck would have it, I was at the red wedding dress store.
Sure.
And it seems to have slipped off my finger. So, wear whatever the fuck you want. What kind of a fucking question is that, Garrett? Why?
Why
wouldn't I
Oh my
wear
God!
white,
What's this? Hey, Garrett!
Garrett?
Oh boy! Hey, Garrett! Oh boy!
Hey, Garrett, this is why no one invites you anywhere.
I love her.
Thanks for the invite to. Oh, she hung up.
I love that clip. All right, an architectural digest moment. Then you're going to head over to what? You're going to head over to In Hot Water, where Gino and I have a guest, a special surprise guest to regale us with the tale of this past weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Bing, 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 1 million. Yeah, Gino's channel, In Hot Water. Gino was
He's gay, but he has a special connection to classical music. There's many things that are interesting about him.
So I see in the chat we're looking for a Vanessa Hudgens of remember that movie Spring Break and High School Musical. I think basically it's a renowned let's do Jessica Hudgens architectural digest. All right, ask and you shall receive. No, we did not get to talk about Pratt Daddy or Cameron Diaz today, but we will save that for Wednesday. And of course, you have Untoward Tuesday tomorrow. So tune on in and subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's rude to watch and not subscribe. Let's see here. Let's see what's doing. We're all in this together. Vanessa Hudgens Architectural Digest. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? La 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 la. We can't do a Keanu without an architectural digest, even if we have to do a speed edition. Hello, Jessica. I'm sorry, Vanessa. Vanessa Hudgens. Okay.
Hey, AD. I'm Vanessa Hudgens.
Alrighty. Listen. I know she's like, I'm sorry. I hate her voice. I know she's like America's sweetheart. She dated Zac Efron before he fell into a fountain and broke his face and everything, but it grades on me. Here we go.
Welcome to my home. Come on in. For his mistress. Therefore, this is the little.
Who has wind just casually blowing in their hair like that? Like, we get it, you're a princess.
DeMille. The Hollywood grandfather of cinema. The man himself. Over here we have Cecil B. DeMille, the man himself. Kind of clocked as like the Hollywood grandfather of cinema. So we have to have a moment here honoring him since he built this for his mistress.
Oh.
This is the living space.
What do we got going on here? I love it. Not my personal favorite, like color choices, but it's light. It's airy. We have a lot of greenery going on, right? Brings the outside inside, and then you bring the inside outside, right? I like how she color coded her books. I love her velvet couch. We're into it. Good job, Vanessa. Vanessa, not Jessica. We're all in
got the
this.
piano, which doesn't really get used that often. This is all I remember for the most part.
I never use this thing. Dun, 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 dun. She's gonna play Claire de Lune. Guess what? I have a kalimba. Smooth River. Oh, I never play this. I would love to have a grand piano. No, I cannot play, but it's opulence, people. It's opulence. Snaps for you, Vanessa. So easy.
Wanted it to feel really French.
It's so easy to play.
Because the land is very French and vibey. There's olive trees everywhere. So I really wanted to play into that with the space. And I wanted it just to be really like casual and relaxed and cozy. I'm a big fan of candlesticks, so you will notice them everywhere. I just loved this mohair.
What a sentence. I'm a big fan of candlesticks. She loves the movie Clue. It's just like, oh my God. Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
Hair sofa that I found at a vintage shop. A lot of the pieces I found are vintage pieces, like little tavertine stacking tables. I got a vintage movie poster, which is Breathless.
I love these. Mickey has one. Micheline has one in her domicile. It's the original Romeo and Juliet. And it's like huge. It's fabulous. I think it's in her background in her studio. I love that. That's cool.
An amazing French film. I'm obsessed with this. It's this artist named Peter Tomka. He does these projection silver gelatin prints, and it's
That's
his
real
friend
deep.
from high school. She wrote a murder mystery play, and this was a shot that he got from it. I love it. Books all over the world is one of my favorite things to do. I found these little guys in Scotland at a little vintage bookstore, along with these original prints of Emma. These are just like all French love stories. We have my one and only Natalie Wood. Fox actually gave this to me after I did Grease Live as a present. This I got because I was like, this would be so cool to have an old school clock.
It's really boring and stupid, but
that chimes, and then it started chiming.
I love, okay, and you fucking know I fucking hate sconces, but I think I've turned a corner on them. Angelo, our dear friend Angelo, he sent Gino a video like of his like man cave with the sconces, and I'm okay with it. And I hate to say it, I love that chandelier sconce. Have I turned a corner on sconces? Typically, it's Kiki. Half Keanu is Kiki in the war on sconces. Do I like her sconces? It was the caviar. The caviar made me appreciate sconces. That's a cool sconce. It's like a little chandelier.
And every time it chimed, I would jump out of my skin and be like, that was a great idea. Practically terrifying, but you know, it looks cute. I love big.
Now that I'm getting a bigger picture of this living room, I really do like it more. Even the colors. It's very peaceful.
Plants. I think it's so important to just bring life into your home. As you can see, my Monstera is doing very well. And we just love big, big bouquets, my friend. And
that's not a bouquet. Well, I guess it's a bouquet of leaves. There's just a bunch of leaves. Sorry, but that's just a bunch of leaves.
Designer extraordinaire Chad Wood helped me and styled this house and put together the most amazing bouquets and arrangements. Oh, and the floors. The floors were a big selling point for me when I saw this house. Gary Oldman.
Let's see. They're either driftwood or from a barn.
And lived here before me. And he put these in. They're 18th century French oak from an old chapel in.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. They're neither driftwood or from an old barn. They're from an old chapel. You done? You're a pink pony girl. Chaperone. Okay, they're from an old chapel in Europe because that's necessary.
Europe. So cool.
Europe.
50s. They did not open at all. So I had these made to just give it some air, which is so necessary in LA. My little breakfast nook that I'm very proud.
The black table was a choice with a brown banquette. I love this. I'm not going to lie to you. This is whimsical as fuck. I love the wallpaper. As a true winter, I'm not like attracted to the color like orange, but I love it. This is cool as fuck. A+ for you for your breakfast nook, bitch.
Proud of. I got this wallpaper that I fell in love.
Did it come from a chapel too? It's got dragons.
With from House of Hackney. There's like
House of Hackney. That's what Kevin Brennan should call his show from now on. The House of Hackney.
little mushrooms and dragons. I got this made after a restaurant that I'm obsessed with in New York called Maison Premier. And it just feels like you're in New Orleans in the 20s.
You got it from New York, but it makes you feel like you're in New Orleans. Got it.
I eat here when it's like one or two of my other friends, but we normally just end up dancing around the table.
What? Do you end up dancing around the table with just two friends? We can barely eat because we just want to dance. It's like Footloose. Vocal fry for sure.
Ends up
it's a ritual.
Being a great dance floor. Move into the kitchen.
Hello, kitchen. Love it. I love it already. You didn't put those lemons and limes there. Architectural Digest did. This is a choice. This is a freestanding island, probably a barn door from somewhere. But I love the green cabinetry, and I love, okay, she's got a pasta filler, and it's black up here. That is a statement color. I love it. The tile is tiling. She's doing everything right here, doing everything right. She's got the gold copper or gold, I can't really tell, fixtures. This is fabulous. Fabulous!
When I bought the house, this kitchen was very, very different. It was all white. There were red knobs on all the cabinetry. And
Bob, thank you for the $1.99. House of Hackney is where I get all my jokes. They're bespoke jokes from the House of Hackney. 1 million Kiki bucks for you, Bob.
And during the pandemic, I was home so much. I was like, this would be the time to do a remodel for the kitchen. And so I took it upon myself to have a project and put it all together.
People.
I wanted the floors to feel kind of Italian.
You're not saying that you redid your kitchen yourself. Did you? She's a carpenter.
I did the tavertine. I opened the shelving up, and this tile is actually leftover tile from the remodel of my bathroom, and it was sitting in the basement, and I was like, that would work perfectly. So put that here, made it just really earthy.
I kind of do too.
There's a lot of plants. There's a lot of fruit.
She hates flowers. It's all just leaves.
Fruit. I have an abundance of citrus and
bitch, you did not put those in there. No one needs that much citrus for your two-person dance parties around your banquette.
Avocados. I don't really cook that often.
Oh, are those avocados? Are they?
Often. Once in a blue moon.
They're not ripe if they are.
When it happens.
They're so green, I thought they were fucking limes. I'm slap happy. I thought they were misshapen limes.
But I'm very proud of my Cali water fridge. We gotta stay stacked, keep everybody hydrated. I just love quirky, unique things about homes, and this is definitely Cali water fridge. We gotta stay.
An Architectural Digest slow-mo.
Moon it happens, but I'm very proud of my Cali water fridge. We got
I'm very proud of my Cali water fridge.
once in a blue moon it happens, but I'm very proud of my Cali water fridge. We gotta stay stocked, keep everybody hydrated. I just
Oh, I'm slap happy. I'll be normal again for In Hot Water. Don't worry.
just love quirky, unique things about homes, and this is definitely one of them. I don't know if it's like from a boat or a submarine, but it's just so cool. And also to have a swinging door. Take
dining room. All right. Not every table has to be like wooden.
I wanted the table to kind
of teak, or is it oak? Is it French oak or is it teak? Did it come from a chapel or an old shoe factory? She's going to tell us.
kind of play off of the pattern of the floors. Once again, like 1950s Italian chandelier. Just
the chandelier could be better.
Keep it really organic and
I hate when people put fucking like whatever those stringy things are in a vase, and like a giant vase, and call it, like, is it a feather? It can't be a feather. I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't like it. I'm over it.
kind of neutral, since this opens and flows into the olive trees.
Sconces. Have I turned a corner on sconces? Keanu Bisconce. Just call me that from now on.
Wall was painted
fabulous bathroom. Now this is a fabulous bathroom. Okay.
Red, like bright red.
Oh,
so
no.
knowing that I wanted it very old school, old Hollywood,
White Claw.
I found this wallpaper by House of Hackney. And
House of Hackney, another one. Kevin Brennan's show should be changed to the House of Hackney. It isn't a White Claw fridge. I have a bespoke White Claw fridge. And she has a, whatever. She had a coconut water fridge.
I feel like it just gives it that
What's that fucking noise?
old Hollywood vibe. Of course, since this is old Hollywood home, I had to have Richard.
Why does it sound like why does it sound like she's on an airplane? We're moving on. We have to stop. I hate to stop this in the middle. But we'll, I see a soaking tub. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see a soaking tub. This is a fabulous episode of Architectural Digest, so we will finish it on Keanu Wednesday. I want to thank everyone for being here, but we must get to In Hot Water, ladies and gentlemen. Mark's coming on too. It's going to be a rabble-rousing episode. We have Mark from Rodney's coming on, a special guest, and maybe two special guests. All right. Thank you, everyone that joined me today. I thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all your funny and fun comments. Untoward Tuesday with Micheline and I will be tomorrow, 10 p.m. and then Keanu Wednesday, Keanu Thursday. All right. And we have a new Keanu cast coming out for you. Hit up the merch store if you haven't. You can't ignore me, can you? You guys are the eel's hips, the cat's pajamas, and the bee's knees. I'll see you over at Gino Pisconti's channel.
And drinks her